Hello everyone. Welcome to Microsoft Azure training session. In this session, we are going to talk about virtual network to virtual network communication. In previous sessions, we have discussed how to create a virtual machine, how to create virtual network, creating a subnet in that virtual network, creating a network security group, and allowing firewall changes using that network security group. We also have done a session establishing a communication or testing a communication between these two virtual machines, which are part of same virtual network but two different subnets. In this session, we are gonna talk about virtual machines residing under two different virtual networks and establish communication between these two virtual machines irrespective of the region, whether they are in the same region or they are in different region, using peering approach. Let's get started. In order to create any Azure service, there are two prerequisites: Azure subscription and Azure resource group. We already created a resource group. Now we are going to use the same resource group to create another VM in a different virtual network. We have already created a resource group, virtual network, network security group. We are going to create one more virtual network because in this session, we are going to establish communication between two different virtual networks. Let's go to the virtual network page. We have one virtual network, VNet Demo 1. We will create another virtual network, VNet Demo 2. To create any service, the prerequisites are subscription and the resource group. I'll use the same resource group, VNet Demo 2. I can choose it to be in a same region and I can select a different region as well. Should not be a problem. Let's select UAE North Middle East. Next. I'm not going to change any security settings. We used the address class 10.0.0.0 in our previous example. We're going to choose another address class now. Let's say 172.168.0.0. Let's use this address class. In this address class, let's add this subnet name, subnet demo 1. In this particular virtual network, this is the first subnet. Now, if I see the size of the network, 27 will show me 32 addresses. I'll do more slices, the number of addresses will reduce. I will use less slices, the number of addresses will increase. Let's proceed with 32 for now, 27. Save. I'm gonna use this subnet and this is the address class. Say next. I'm not gonna add tags. Review and create, validating the configuration. Once the configuration is validated, it will give me a create option to create the virtual network. Subscription, resource group, the name of the virtual network, region, network settings, security settings are disabled, address space. This address space allow me to create 65,536 addresses in total. In that address space, I have created a subnet only for 32 addresses for now. I can create more subnet in this address space. I can create more address spaces as well. For example, this is my second address space. The first address space was 10.0.0.0. 4 phases of deployment: initialize, submit, deployment in progress, and then succeeded. Deployment is complete. These are the deployment details. Deployment succeeded message is there. Virtual network demo 2 is created. I will use this virtual network to create my virtual machine. Let's go to the home. Let's create the virtual machine. These two virtual machines we created in the previous session in East US region in the virtual network demo 1, that was 10.0.0.0 address space. Now we are going to create another virtual machine in the new virtual network using the new subnet. Free subscription and demo lab resource group, and the virtual machine name is VM demo 3. I'm gonna use the region UAE North. No infrastructure
redundancy.
required. Trusted Launch Virtual Machine 2025 x64. This is the same OS that I used for the other two VMs as well. Username for my virtual machine, password. I don't want inbound port rules. I will use the network security group for my firewall rules or security rules. I will proceed with the default 127 GB disk size. I can select the other disk size as well. I can increase the disk size from 127 GB to 2 petabyte. You want to use standard or you want to use premium? Let's proceed with premium for now. Platform managed keys as compared to customer managed keys. No additional disk. Move to the networking. VNet demo 2 is the network that we are using. Subnet demo 1 is the subnet that we are using. Public IP will be provided by the system. We have to create a new network security group to use with this region. Let's click new. There is a rule already added for TCP/IP. Network security group demo 2. This is the second network security group that we are creating. Click OK. Delete this public IP and network interface card when VM is deleted. Select this option. We are not proceeding with load balancing. Select none there. No changes in the management. In the monitoring, disable the boot diagnostic. Nothing in the other options. Click create. Review and create after the validation is complete, and if there is no error, we should be able to proceed. Validation passed. Let's click create. 4 stages of deployment. In the previous creations, we created the network security group prior to the VM creation. That's why this network security group was not created earlier. Here we have created the network security group along with the VM. Therefore, the network security group is getting created as a resource while VM creation. Deployment is succeeded. Deployment is complete. If you check the deployment details, these all resources are created for the VM. For this particular VM, a network security group was created, public IP address is created, network interface card is created, and the virtual machine is created. Access the resource, public IP address of the machine, and the private IP address is 172.168 subnet. 0 to 3 IP addresses, they are reserved, and the network address started with .4. Using this public IP address, run mstsc and access the machine. Let the machine load. The machine is up. Let's go to the local server, validate the settings. It should have 16 GB of RAM, 158 GB of total capacity, 126 GB of your C drive, and then 30 GB of your temporary D drive. 16 GB, 158 GB. Let's disable the firewall here as well. The other two servers are already allowed for the ping operation. The firewall is already off there. Off. Now let's try to open the command prompt, and from the command prompt, let's try and ping. Let's see the IP address here first, and let's try and reach the other two servers. It's not able to ping. Now, why it is not able to ping? It's not able to ping because they are in different virtual network. In order to allow these devices to be able to see each other or to be able to communicate with each other, we need to enable peering on this. Let's go to Microsoft Azure, access the virtual network, and let's enable peering for them. And then we will come back to this system again and we'll see. Let's access the virtual networks. In the virtual networks, we have VNet Demo 1 and VNet Demo 2. There are two virtual networks. We need to enable peering between these two networks so that they both can communicate with each other. Let's access the first one. Under that, let's access the peering option. Currently, there is no peering that is created. Let's click Add. Now, peering is to be established both ways. That means your virtual network 1 should be able to communicate with virtual network 2, and same virtual network 2 should be able to communicate with virtual network 1, vice versa. Let's give it a name. It's a VNet Demo 1 to VNet Demo 2. free subscription. What is the target VNet? I'm doing it on VNet Demo 1. I want to pair it with VNet Demo 2. Allow VNet Demo 2 to access VNet Demo 1? Yes. What name do you want to give to this one? VNet Demo 2 to VNet Demo 1. Allow VNet Demo 1 to access VNet Demo 2. This is all. Let's click Add. Adding the virtual network peering for both the virtual networks. So from one panel, we are creating the virtual network peering for both the virtual networks. It is complete. Now, if I will go to VNet Demo 2 and I will access the peering tab there, the peering should automatically appear. It is fully synchronized because we have allowed virtual network peering for both the networks. If we would have allowed only for the one side, then it will be partially synchronized. Okay, let's go to the virtual machine and let's see. I am on IP 172.168.0.4. I am able to ping 10.0.1.4 and I am able to ping 10.0.0.4 as well. From virtual network 2, I am able to communicate with virtual network 1. Now let's go to the other virtual machine. Let's go out of this and let's go to the other virtual machine. ipconfig ping 172.168.0.4. I'm able to ping the other network. So from VNet 1, I'm able to connect or ping the virtual network 2. From virtual network 2, I'm able to ping to virtual network 1. This completes the virtual network peering exercise for us. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your time and watching this video. Take care.